Hi teammates, we'll dive into some mysteries. So right now we're going to look at Wingate, which is at the core center of mansions circling it. Wingate is Tatooine. Okay, I wanted to be clear on this. Wingate is in the center of the circle of mansions surrounding it, that in Wingate is a town within Brooklyn, okay? It's also called Pigtown, but Wingate, and then there's that pig connection with the Gentiles, and but the Gentiles who go through the tribulation is what that is. So, and then there's 12 rings that are the shield for the lake of fire that they get, and remember that this is for the French guillotine, the Holocaust Jews, the FEMA Muslims, and the Megara blacks who went against the Tethers. So, yeah, 4 Spieth, 1 Marlon Brando, 2 Ben W., 1 Uncle George, 1 Bieber, 2 Uncle Johnny, and 1 Prayers of All Saints sacrifice. The id sacrifice is what that is. So, and then I saw the Daniel Harris tear ring is at the wedding feast, and when it's there, it has Tropic Thunder mixed with the raptor named Blue from the new Jurassic Park movies. Okay, so notice how a few of those rings aren't counted, and it's like the Clarks and Mr. Astro Theology and Kleck and Cody Tier and all of the staff types and furlongs and all that for the wine press of it. Okay, so those rings aren't counted. So these are the 12 here. So you might already have this, but I wanted to go over it. And then when you look at Wingate, you'll see Richard Denome there. So I got 676 single reduction KV all the way down to 152 LCH Kabbalah. Okay, so I'll let you take a look at all that. Richard Denome. And I'm not saying he's me or anything. I'm simply just breaking down his name and his connection to the Wingate. So I don't think that we're even going to gather him. I don't know if we'll even proceed with him. I'm just using him as an example to prove my point here. So what I did was I added 2 of them, then subtracted 2 of them, and then added them up, and I got Apocrynomai, okay? Which is insane when you look at all this. Okay, so I'll show you exactly what happened. There's Richard Denome there, okay, and you get 611, so 611 is Apocrynomai, okay. So what you get is Apoc is the Megaran, okay, the Ehud father of that tribe type, okay, and it comes from the Benjamites. Okay, then you've got Rye. Now, notice Rye can stand for a lot of things, but my cousin Ryan, in like 2016 and around that time, he was doing mud runs, just like the Rye figure who was in Running Man of Arnold Schwarzenegger, who becomes invisible by doing by putting the mud on his body in the film Predator. Now, if you break down the word Holocaust, you get hollow cost. And if you watch the movie Hollow Man, the actor there, I think it's Kevin Bacon, he becomes invisible. Notice the Bacon connection with the Pigtown Wingate. Okay, then you've got No, which is as E Sardis, the French, first love, okay? So that's as Abu Dair, that's as the FEMA guillotined Islam, okay? So that's crazy too. And then you've got Ma-I, okay, which is as, let me look at this here. The French guillotine, okay? Of course, because of the Pergamus pit and all that, it's just another way of saying it. Keep a mercy mindset. I'm not saying anything against anyone, but that's the way they show these things, is as the Eve character, and her type pit was the Pergamus pit whenever it was all about the neck symbolism. Okay, so it's just another way of saying it, but obviously that was all fake. That was all made up stuff, you know. That was just, it was a hard thing, but it was all smoke and mirrors basically. So mixed in with, you know, frustrations in the moment and everything, but it was all just had to be done for the greaseball stuff. We'll just leave it at that. But that's the way they show it. Keep a mercy mindset. But so then here, and by greaseball stuff, I mean the old deal stuff. Okay, so don't take it out of context. I mean like it was all like mafia type stuff, and you know, the spirit and the smoke was in forces from kids and everything being mixed in there. It was a hard thing, but just keep faith. I don't know what else to say about it. It's just, that's the Pergamus pit. Yes, that's the real dog star connected woman. That was my former girlfriend. I was really in a relationship with her, and it all ended terribly. And I mean, I don't know what else to say, but like, you know, I've gone over it many times. I don't know why there's this push in the Joker movies to say none of it even happened, you know. That's what they're trying to say in the joke, like they're trying to make it out that it was all a fantasy. But if you know me, if you know my channel, you know I don't make stuff up on here. So then, now all of this is as the whale shark. Okay, these burrows here are as the whale shark. Okay, because you've got Queens, Jesus Prepared World, Bronx, YG Jurasso, Brooklyn, Mansion connected to Jesus Prepared World, and Wingate. Okay, and then Underworld, Staten Island. Okay. Then you've got Manhattan, Gardoum, and Harlem, 14 cities of 3 deals. Okay, so what you get is the whale, which is as Nineveh, Tyr, Gabriel, okay? Both those there, that fight. And then the Levi, Shatta, Biggie. If you listen to Biggie's music, that's all he talks about is fighting the spirit and the smoke with a gun, basically. That's how he does it, you know. I'm not condoning that. That's just how he does it, or how he did it, you know. He died, but... And then Reptile Secret Smoke is the, you know, not letting you know what's going on. It's all that Brendan Fraser type deal that you had to go through to get information, basically, that I had to get information by. Brendan Fraser type deal with the Magi symbolism. So, now that's Brooklyn, Staten Island, Manhattan, okay, all those there. All those, that's the whale. And then the shark, to make whale shark, is 24K, just breaking down the word shark. That's 13, Jason Voorhees. And if you break down Jason Voorhees, you get Queens and Bronx, okay? So, and that's tied in with my family and the English tie-in. And it's tying in the 300 tie-in film, okay? With the Queens there, where he's like, my queen, my wife, my love. You know, all that symbolism. So I thought this was fascinating. You know, I'm not explaining it in the best way, but just keep faith. Don't take anything out of context. I don't know who's watching my videos. You know, it could just be me and Ben. You know, I don't know. I don't know who's watching them. It could be Armored Saint and possibly a few others. I have 68 to 69 subscribers, but I don't know who's consistent. I don't know who's forming things up and, you know, running with these ideas. I mean, I don't know, you know, but I do know that the English are trying to infiltrate my program or whatever and make it like how I just go on forever and ever with these, but I'm not going to, okay? Just like this Richard Denome, we're not running with this, and I'm not going to, you know, unless I get some word on it. But guess what the word was? It's the everything I'm typing in, it's apokrynomai. It's answer is the definition there. Answer, you know, answer prayer, you know. So just want to show this, but keep faith with Lord Jesus. Thank you, teammates.